Greetings, folks. It's MK Mueller here with another Miracles Guaranteed miracle. This is a fun one. You know, sometimes things connect me with an old memory that it just amazes me. It amazes me how much fun I've had in my life. I'm going to put it that way. And you can have it too. You just follow the process, right? You listen to your intuition, right? You take the risk. So this particular one is about me being asked on a date by a presidential candidate. Well, yeah, although I didn't realize it was a date at the time. All right, so here we are. So it's a Sunday about 1 o'clock. I'm in a drugstore I almost never go in Omaha, Nebraska. And I see a gentleman over trying on eyeglasses, readers. And I said, "Oh, Senator Kerry, I'm Mary Kay Mueller. Nice to meet you." And he said, "Nice to meet you too, Mary Kay Mueller." And I said, "I can tell you weren't in church today." He said, "I meant to go." And I said, "Well, if you went to my church, you'd never miss." And he said, "What's your church?" And I said, "Sacred Heart Catholic Church." He said, "I'm not Catholic." I said, "Probably a third of the people at that church aren't. Don't let that stop you. It's the best celebration in town." And he said, "What time?" And I said, 10:30. And anyway, we chatted for a while. Now, there's a couple of miracles included here. Like, I'm not funny, but that was a good line. That really was a good line. Like, I think Spirit just kind of downloaded that intuitively. But anyway, the following week I'm playing the piano for warm-up with the choir, and all of a sudden the choir stops singing and stares, and I go, "Oh, did Bob come?" Because my back was to the front door. Anyway, Bob Kerry, presidential candidate, who had recently dated Deborah Wingert, if anybody remembers who Deborah Wingert is. Anyway, he just recently dated a movie star, and he's very good looking and just an incredible guy. So Bob Kerry started coming to our church. And it's, there's too many wonderful stories to tell about Bob. But I want to tie it together to something that happened yesterday. So I'm watching, I don't know, sometimes you just go on Facebook and just go, "Give me some funny videos." And this one was Jimmy Kimmel interviewing Shaq. Yeah, the big, 6'9" guy. And Shaq said, "Yeah, I'm a big tipper." And he said, "Well, like how big?" And he said, "Well, I always tell them the faster you serve me, the bigger your tip will be." And then, of course, they're always fast. And then I say at the end of the meal, "So how much tip would you like?" And Jimmy Kimmel says, "You ask them how much they'd like?" He goes, "Yeah, the largest ever was $4,000, young lady." And Jimmy Kimmel said, You gave her a $4,000 tip?" And he goes, Yeah, I'm a big tipper." What that reminded me of was about 3 or 4 months after Bob started coming to our church. He called me one day and he said, "Hey, MK, do you want to meet me at M's Pub? Maybe 4:30 this Friday?" And I said, "Sure." Now, don't you think I would have kind of dreamt a little? I didn't know this process at the time. I honestly didn't. I was as green to this whole process as anybody's ever been. I didn't understand about visioning and imagining and manifesting. Didn't understand any of it. So I wasn't prepared. First of all, I didn't know it was a date until later on. I go, "A single man asks a single woman to a bar on Friday afternoon." It was a date. But anyway, we sat there, ordered a drink, and he said, "Okay, so tell me." So at one point he turns and he goes, "So how can I help you with this great dream of yours?" And I said, probably for like 30 seconds, realizing this mega millionaire could basically fund the, looking back, I just, want to bang my head against a wall, but of course it was all in divine order. But I wasn't ready for the question. And I think I said something dumb like, can I get back to you? And I got back to him, and he never got back to me. Because I think, again, it was a date that I didn't realize was a date, and so it's all good. Moral of the story. Hey, Bob, if you're watching this, how you doing? Yeah, right. The moral of the story is, would you please be ready for the question? If Shaq asks you how much money you want, or if Bob Kerrey asks you how, yes, he was a presidential candidate at one time, how he could support your dream, would you please, dear hearts, be ready and dream big. All for now.